Hi Capricorn, welcome to your weekly love readings. These are from the 23rd to the 27th of March. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down in the comment section below. Also, these are general love readings, so they're not going to resonate with every single person every single week. If it's not resonating with you this week, that's okay. Hit the notification button if you haven't already, and then go and check out one of the other tarot readers here on YouTube. Okay, so there's a couple of things we've got to get through today. First thing is readings tonight and last night have been a little bit weird. There's a lot happening in the world at the moment. That always comes through in the energy of the tarot. So there's going to be a mix of love and life because not all the readings came out as love. Obviously, this situation is affecting some signs more than others, and they needed different styles of reading almost. I don't often do those, but when the cards direct me, then that's what comes out and I have to read it like that. So I will be asking for love, but just be aware that it may come through as more of a life relevant kind of message. The other thing is Australia is about to go into lockdown very soon. So I may have some extra time on my hands. Yay. I'm not sure how much time because I work in a semi-essential service. So, but in terms of the weekends and things like that, I won't be able to go anywhere. So I will maybe be looking at doing some live readings and kind of playing with some of the different features available on Instagram so that we can all be entertained, because I know that there's probably a lot of you out there that are a bit housebound, a bit cabin fevered. So I'm going to do my best to do what I can to keep you guys entertained, engaged, and not bored for the next however long we're all stuck inside. To do that, I need to know where you're from and how this is impacting you. And if this is impacting you, you might be from a part of the world that's totally not impacted by this, although I don't know which part that is. So leave a comment down in the comment section. Let me know who you are, where you're from, how this is affecting you, your love life, your normal life, your work life, whatever you want to talk about. It will help me understand, okay, well, what things do I need to think about if we are doing go lives, because what time of the day will it need to be and how many people will we be capturing and things like that. So it's kind of a bit of a demographic test, I guess. So do that. Also do the usual comments that you guys comment on. I love hearing from you, you know that. All right, so in the pre-shuffle, we have the King of Wands coming out in reverse. So this could be someone that you're dealing with that's saying a lot of stuff but not doing a lot of stuff, and that is one of my most frustrating things about humans. I hate it when they do that, so that could be quite annoying. All right, let's do love messages, please. We will hope for love messages for Capricorn. All right, here we go, love messages. Let's go. Oh, look at that 10 of Cups. Well, everyone should go to your house. It's a happy place. Nice. 9 of Cups in reverse. Okay, that was a big that was a big drop, bit of a cliff drop, but that's okay. 3 of Wands. 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so we're very up and down here. There's a little bit of instability coming through on the cards here. Okay, and the Justice in reverse. All right, so you've got the 10 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 8 of Swords in reverse, and the Justice card in reverse. All right, so I want to just do some clarifying. So what is the 9 of Cups in reverse, please? Okay, yep. And what is the 8 of Swords in reverse, please? And another for the 8 of Swords in reverse. Oh, that was weird. Oh, I don't know what happened then. Okay, interesting. And one for Justice in reverse, please. Sorry, I know I don't normally read like this, guys, but desperate times, desperate measures, you know how it goes. Oh, that was weird. Did you see that just fly off my hand then? That was really weird. Okay, so some of you are feeling, or all the people you're dealing with are feeling like it's unfair that you're losing your independence, or that they're losing their independence. So overall, it's kind of like like your home life is happy, but you may not be as fulfilled or feeling as confident in your work situation. You've got the Three of Pentacles here. There may be some blockages at work. There's this unhappiness about it, like this stress that I'm feeling about it. You're trying to make plans though. You're trying to plan around this with the Three of Wands. There is some regrets though, and they're not regrets that you're holding on to from the past. It's regret that you haven't embraced new opportunities as much, or maybe new people. There may be new people at the workplace, or has there been a company takeover or something? But either way, there's been some new people that you've come across that you haven't gelled with very well necessarily. Maybe you haven't gotten along with them, and I feel like you're kind of regretting not making more of an effort, or them not making more of an effort with you. You may have felt they were a bit negative, or you yourself may have felt you were a bit negative. Only you will know. But either way, it's kind of like somehow they're encroaching on in your space. It's not fair though. There may have been some sort of legal situation that didn't go your way as well, and affected your finances in some way. Can I have another one for justice, please? Actually, no, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, yeah, so there's something to do with an apology here or an offer, but it was a lot less than what you expected it to be. It wasn't fair. It wasn't a fair trade. There was something, it wasn't a fair trade. You missed out on something. And I feel like if you'd been nicer to them, or you feel like you'd been nicer to them, or even got along with them better, whether they were nicer to you or you were nicer to them, you're kind of feeling, well, would that have gone differently? So, this is a perfect example of where not all love readings are to do with romance relationships. This is other relationships in your life. In this case, I think it's probably work-related relationships. Yeah, very much about feeling unfulfilled. You've got Tower coming out too over here. Just going to stick that in the middle because it didn't really come out with anything. This situation is rocking your world. You're feeling it. It's change. It's scary change. You don't have any control over it. But things at home are really good. Let's talk more about the Ten of Cups, please. What's the Ten of Cups? That's why I think that this is not related to your home life, because the Ten of Cups is there, and that's kind of the positive. Yeah, your home life is really stable. Things are really good at home. But it seems like there's other relationships in your sphere that are causing you a lot of stress, causing you Tower moments. All right, thoughts and feelings, please, for Capricorn. King of Cups. You're trying to be the mature one. You're trying to show your emotional maturity. Three of Cups in reverse. But you're also you're not taking people up on their offers to try and socialize or have lunch, or you're like, I will be mature about this, but I don't want to be a friend, kind of thing. Thoughts and feelings for the other people involved in this collective. Because I do think it's more than one person. Four of Wands. So they're feeling quite harmonious about things. I don't know whether this is maybe just your perception. Something flipped then. Or did it? No, it did. Just got to find it. Oh, did it flip? Maybe it didn't flip. Maybe I imagined it. No, I imagined it. Okay. Thoughts and feelings of the other people, please. 100% thought that I saw that flip. Weird. Yeah, look, they're quite, they actually can't be bothered with anything other than peace, happiness, and harmony. They're probably a little bit stubborn. But it's stubbornness in the fact that they are refusing to let negative vibes come in, which is odd, but okay. Well, not odd, but yeah, that's what's coming through. All right, most likely outcome here, please, for Capricorn. Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, yeah. So, look, the fighting is going to stop. That's good. Okay, and I think it'll be because you both see a new perspective. Ten of Wands, then all of that stress goes away. This is really good. This is really positive. Okay, so this card, the Ace of Swords, I always read as someone's not being quite honest with themselves. So that is definitely something to keep in mind, that, you know, you need to be quite objective in these situations and really identify, well, if you have done the wrong thing, that's okay, but own it, right? It doesn't, so I'm not saying that you have done the wrong thing, but I think it's important to consider objectively, okay, have I really looked at this from every angle, or am I exercising some bias here? We are humans, we are naturally biased. So to maintain that objectivity, we actually have to go into, not a natural state. We have to be very hyper aware of it, and it has to be front of mind, and we have to consciously decide not to be biased. So it's just saying you need to be doing that. You need to be aware of that. But for the most part, it's actually saying this is all going to smooth over. I do feel like this is a smoothing exercise. Five of Wands, no conflict, releasing the fighting, seeing things from a whole new perspective with the Hangman in reverse, which is great. And that's then leading to all of that stress and worry that's going on in here and here. And with the Tower, it's dropping that bundle of sticks, which is really good. But it will require that objectivity, that new way of thinking. So, yeah, you've also got the World on the bottom of the deck here. So very relevant there to close out this chapter and start a fresh chapter, which is amazing. All right, let's see what advice we have for Capricorn here, please. Advice for Capricorn. Queen of Pentacles. So really interesting that's you've got the King and the Queen coming through. So it's really just reminding you, look, stay balanced. Don't get overly emotional about these things. Be considered and intelligent, and make intelligent decisions that are not overly emotional. Keep a sword's distance from your heart. Okay, that's what I always say about the King of Swords, and also the Queen of Swords too, but more the King of Swords. He's a planner. He's very smart. Okay, don't let your vulnerability or your weaknesses get the better of you, because this really is you growing. This is all about growth for you. You're learning about yourself. You're learning about other people. You're learning about new situations, and you really have the power to use this to your advantage to elevate yourself to the next level. This is all about growth and ascension for you, and learning how you respond in different situations, and then tailoring your response, because you have that self-awareness and that emotional maturity, to an outcome that better serves you. Okay? All right. Romance it to angels, please. Advice for Capricorn. Let your friends help you. Now, I feel like these may be friends that you do have in this environment, whatever this may be. I feel like for a lot of you it is a work situation, but ultimately let your friends help you. Ask them if you're being reasonable. Get their feedback. They'll be honest with you. That's how one of the best ways of making sure you are remaining objective, that you're not, getting caught up in personal bias and things like that, because it's actually really hard to do that. So bounce your ideas off them. Ask them what they think if you do this XYZ, and then take their advice, or at least consider their advice and work out if it's going to work for you. All right, we're still doing angel answers at the moment on all readings. So What is the most useful answer you have for Capricorn for this week? What's the most useful answer you have for Capricorn this week, please? Most useful answer for Capricorn. In the near future. Let's see what that says. Okay, what you are asking about will occur very soon, so you won't have to wait much longer. Stay optimistic and continue upon your current path. Be open to receiving. Ching. Oh, all right, Capricorn, that's what I've got for you. Don't forget what I said at the beginning of the message. Drop a comment. Let me know where you are, what's going on for you guys, how you're impacted, how your relationships are impacted. I'm keen to kind of understand where everyone's at. And also just your usual comments as well. Love hearing those. All right, stay safe. Be kind to one another. Do your daily random act of kindness. Remember, we are trying to change the world here. So, and that's how we do it. Random acts of kindness. Have a great week. If I don't speak to you before, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.